call on Baroness Dean to close the proceedings before you all can repair to the bar. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, Kirsty, and everyone here today. I believe, I'm told, it's been one of the largest aviation conferences, apart from the trade associations themselves, but they're one of the largest conferences actually on airport capacity today. And I'd like, before I go any further, to thank particularly the three sponsors there, ACOM, CMEX and Mott MacDonald, for giving us support to have this conference. When we came in this morning, Sir Howard Davis was the first speaker, and he shared with us not only his thinking about the report and the work they'd done, but also the appraisal process that was launched today and the criteria related to that. And I sat there listening to what he had to say and realised that what we've got during this year is a whole year of activity around the Airports Commission work. We've got the government response in March to the interim report. We've got Sir Howard working on, and his colleagues, on the estuary option. And we've got the three shortlisted ones working on their submission too. And later this year, he indicated that he's going to be coming out with their overall view, although it won't be the final decision. So we've got a lot of activity during this year. And although it's about aviation capacity, it's quite clear, I think, to all of us now that there are some really key important things which are in many respects technical, but quite critical to us getting the right outcome to the work that's being done. Noise and the environmental issues is one, airspace management, surface access, and regions and Kirsty, Scotland. Are issues, amongst others probably, that the Runways UK has said that they will go back and think about this and see if we need to have some other events, not a 9-hour conference as this has been, but perhaps maybe breakfast seminars, but certainly the opportunity to hone in and look in detail on these very important related issues. I said earlier this morning, this is not just about London and the South East, and the range of speakers we've had from around the world happen to be working in the UK at the moment. Dr. Ralph Smith from Jaguar telling us how important it was. You know, he said, you give us the capacity, we'll deliver the goods. And indeed, other colleagues from Germany, Switzerland, America, are all saying just how important this is. I did a little dance when I heard that London was the capital of Europe, which was jolly good. And I also looked something else during the tea break from Jock Lowe, whose contribution I really enjoyed. And he said, Brenda, you know, I've really got hope for this environmental issue and the climate change. And I said, well, why is that, Jock? He said, I'm sure we can find a way through it. I said, well, why do you think? They said, well, didn't you know, the current president of China is a chemical engineer by training, and the Pope is a chemical engineer by training too. And I'm sure with the help of them two, we'll get through this issue. So next time you come, we may have them on the platform with us speaking. I'd like to thank, on your behalf, all the speakers. I think they've all been very good quality speakers. They've thought about the issues, and hopefully it has achieved the intention of today, which was to broaden our general understanding and views and listen and not reach conclusions as of. I'd like to again thank the advisory board. I'd particularly like to thank Rod MacDonald, who is the founder of Runways UK, Andrew Dowding, who is the chap behind all this organisation at the conference, and especially, on behalf of all of us, Jane Thompson. Jane, you've done a brilliant job, and I'd like to thank you very much indeed on behalf of all of us. And, of course, we've had Kirsty, who, with her beady eye and her pointing finger, has made, and I know quite a lot of you, Kirsty, you've made them like little Labradors. She's certainly been a fantastic moderator, kept us on time, and yet ensured that trick in any conference that you, people attending who really are the most important people here today have had the opportunity to raise the questions that you want to. One or two of you 2 or 3 times. And I'd like to thank you, Kirsty. You've done a brilliant job for us. Thank you very much. So that's the end of a very long day. We started at 8:30. A few of us weren't sure whether you'd all get here. I was panicking a bit first thing, but then suddenly you all came out of the wall and all over and filled this room, over 400 people. Andrew tells me there's a cash bar through there. I'm sure you all need a drink to see you off happily, but I really do hope you found the day helpful, useful and enjoyable. And I'd like to thank you too for being a fantastic group of people to work with. Thank you very much.